Few weeks ago, the federal government commissioned the Lekki deep-sea port. The promoters equally said that the port is ready for operations. The national president, Chief Tochukwu Ezesi, and some NEC members of National Association of Government-Approved Freight Forwarders (NAGAFF) went on a working visit to the port. The president, who was impressed on the facilities seen on ground, said that it will really facilitate ease of doing business in Nigeria.
One major problem I've seen here is accessibility, accessing the ports, the roads. I'm seeing a very big challenge that will come up. The road is not wide enough, to accommodate the kind of freight that will come into this place. One thing very certain, they have to work on the road, to avoid what we are seeing in our Papa and Tinkan areas today. They really need to work on the road if they want to get it right. That is the major challenge I've seen here. That's for now. The other facilities they have, very perfect. It's all about making good use of it. Making good use of it. They have good facilities. With what I've seen on ground here, it will reduce human interference with over 90%. Very important, very nice, and I'm looking at the operation here to be seamless. We've gone around, like you see, we've toured around. They have the space, they have all it takes, and I believe we are expecting so much from them. And I think freight forwarders will be fine at the end of the day. But one major challenge, the road. If they don't do it, what is happening in Apapa and Tinkan will be a child to what will happen here. Yes, the major thing, the customs are resident here. Other government agencies, they should make sure that they are around, because they don't drop a container for examination. Customs will finish the examination, just like they said. They can do how many containers examine a day, but what of other government agencies? They will make sure they put them close to where the customs are, so that if they're going for examination, they go once, and that will make it easy for the freight forwarders. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All of fact, I'm more than impressed with what we have seen on ground in terms of infrastructure. We are very, very well impressed. We're praying that their operations, as they promise, should be seamless as they promised. But in terms of the infrastructures, I think we can give them the best. Distance. Because you agree with me in terms when it comes to issue of import and export in Lagos particularly, all are domiciled in one area, which is in Apapa, that people are used to. A lot of people, because of where they work, they make sure they got their houses very close. That will make them very, very easy for them to access to where they're working. And bringing people down here, that distance is going to be a serious challenge. And that is why we advise the terminal operators or the management of these good facilities to see how they can make a provision for freight forwarders village, which is to make it very, very easy for people that are coming here to operate. Because you agree with me, the journey of this place is a complete day journey, and after that, maybe probably you finish your work 5 o'clock, and you say you want to go back home. When will you get home? When will you come back here tomorrow? So the distance is what we see. It's going to be serious challenges to them, and it's things that they need to do something very, very fast about.
Thank you very much.
Okay, for the operation, today is the first custom workshop. So for clarity, we have the discussion that we are going to fine-tune with the various presidents of the association, and that discussion will be centered on having a town hall meeting at Apapa, where all these benefits from LFT will be disseminated to them. But currently, like in LFT, like I explained to them earlier, we have benefit of draft 16.5. We have yard capacity. We have a lot of reefer plug availability, over 500 reefer plugs. What our system is here is purely automated. We have the vehicle booking system and e-column system, and even payment will be electronic. We have good space for physical examination, and we have the state-of-the-art scanning machine in place. And most importantly, we have the resource to carry out execution of the terminal ops accordingly.
In order to boost the export trade, a representative of the Nigerian Customs Service took time to refresh the memory of the stakeholders on export procedures and guidelines.
An approved systematic guidelines or patterns that must be followed for the exportation of goods or cargoes from Nigeria to other foreign countries through customs approved routes. It involves the presentation of necessary documents by the exporter to clear the export shipment. Export procedure guidelines require some certain documents which must be in place for you to have a successful export. So some of the documents that we're looking at is what we call the Single Goods Declaration, SGD, from C210, 2010 for us in customs. Then we'll have the second one as the Nigerian Export Promotion Council Certificate, the NEPC. We'll have the Nigerian Proceed Form, NSP. We'll have the Clear Certificate of Inspection and Request for Information. Then we'll have the Non-Commercial Export Form, the regulatory certificate from specific agencies like NAFTA, SON, and etc. We'll have the EUR form for shipments going to Europe. Then we'll have specific shipping documents. We'll have a lot of them listed down here. So documents that must be in place for you to be able to do what? To do export.
Same command, for example, the free zone now, we have various zones. So that we can have a transaction that will take consignment from the seaports to the free zones.
Yes.
We can also have the transaction which will take your consignment, your shipment from here, from the seaport, to, let's say, any ports, Apapa, Tinkan, or any of the bonded terminals under any of those ports. So, for the one to the free zone, you have a declaration which is the IM5. We used to have IM7, now it's IM5. You are all briefed.
That's for the free zone.
Yes, so I'm not going to go into the details of the IM5. No. For the one for going to another command, KLT, PTML, Tinkan, and the rest, is IM8. We do IM8, we'll just do our, we'll release the declaration documentarily. We'll do tag the parts, and then the receiving command will do tag arrive, and then escorts will take a custom escort. So it's very,
Lekki Deep Sea Port is currently the largest container terminal in Nigeria that can handle 2.5 million 20 feet and 40 feet containers per year. Joy in Amuna, Seabed TV.